Good morning. I have 6 children. My fourth born, a son, Nathan, turns 33 today. The name Nathan means gift of God, and really he has been that to our family. He is a joy-filled believer who loves deeply and seeks to walk faithfully with our God. His middle name, Roderick, was chosen by us in honor of Shirley's father, Rod Peoples, an amazing man of integrity who is deeply respected by all who knew him. Nathan carries his namesake well. I keep this picture of him on my bulletin board because it makes me smile. He loved Tigger, and that boy could mimic the voices of characters with precision. He's full of enthusiasm and passionate in most everything he does. I recall him standing in front of our TV, singing along with Uncle Steve Green and belting out, "How great thou art." On the more upbeat songs, he would dance around with zeal. He and his 2 younger brothers, Nick and Jason, would act out the Three Stooges. I always was concerned that they would poke each other in the eye, but somehow they didn't. I think except for once, but no real danger. When he was younger, he didn't have much excitement for exercise or work outside, which I required of all my children. But I stuck with the training, and eventually, he developed a passion for health, for strength, for working hard as unto the Lord. Well, now he's a skilled paramedic and firefighter in our community. He also serves on the Special Operations Hazmat and Tech Rescue Team. He works long hours without complaining. He has found his calling. And let me say this, if you ever are in trouble and he arrives on the scene, you can count on him to be both skilled and compassionate as he cares for your needs. He's also a sergeant with the Army National Guard, serving our country now in his 7th year of service. For a wife, he chose well. Local girl Ashley Russ caught his eye and captured his heart. She is a gracious complement to him. She loves the Lord. She cares for him and their daughters with such commitment. She is a confident, competent educator and a true friend to others. Nathan's daughters, they're treasures. Theirs was the common narrative of being unable to have children, so they prayed and proceeded to adopt Cora, and when they did, Sage was conceived. So the 2 little girls, 8 months apart, are as precious as they come. Someone asked me about my birthday a couple of weeks ago. I said, well, Nathan's family came over. 4-year-old Sage cuddled in my lap as we watched The Emperor's New Groove. It doesn't get much better than that. And Nathan has a hunger to keep learning. Growing up, he wasn't an avid reader, but he's become that because he wants to gain wisdom and understanding. He wants to offer good advice and be a good witness for Christ. He wants to be the best medic he can be. He has aspirations that are commendable. You know, you can tell that your children are maturing when they begin to ask you how you are doing. I admit it still catches me off guard because I would much prefer to talk about them and their lives. I've talked about myself enough. I want to hear about their lives, even the challenges where I can pray for them and then offer advice if they need it and ask for it. Otherwise, keep it to myself until they ask for it. The other day, Nathan looked at me and said, "Dad, how are you doing?" And then he paused, making it clear that he really wanted an answer, a conversation. And I smiled and shared and delighted that he entered my world and caringly listened to me. He's grown up, and I'm just so proud. I see his maturity. Children are a blessing from the Lord. They teach us lessons about ourselves, our strengths, and our growth points. They increase our understanding of God the Father's love for us as we sense that love flowing through our hearts toward them and their family. When you think about your children, who else loves them as much as you do? Who else prays for them like you do? Perhaps you'll pause in a moment and pray for each of your children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Whether they realize it or not, we are blessings to them. Today, continue to be a blessing to your children. And Nathan, happy birthday, son. I love you.